Shruti Dharma Prabhu, Hare Krishna. I'll pass back to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't worry. Hare Krishna. So, of course, we've just welcomed His Holiness Jayapataka Swami. And as I always say to him, welcome home whenever he comes to the UK, because he said very much he feels like this is his home. So, Maharaj, welcome home. So as I was saying, the program of the Damodar month is the most important preaching that we all get up to. There are so many books, so many individuals that come in touch, and from Bhaktivedanta Manor, I just want to thank the team that puts it together for us. The head of congregation development is, of course, Kanaya Prabhu, who oversees the Bhakti Vriksha. Let's hear it for him. Kanaya Prabhu ki. And then, of course, the entire Bhakti Vriksha, 20 years we're celebrating. They've been doing the marathons for many, many years. And, of course, defeating all others in the marathons. So, Suttapa Prabhu from the Manor oversees the book distribution. And he's working very much with all of them as well. So, tremendous. Of course, I want to especially thank Madan Mohan, Govindya Prabhu, Yamuneshwari, and Arvinda Krishna, who oversee the Bhakti Vrikshas within our areas. Any more? Achyuta Gauranga Prem and? Okay, and Vishal, of course, is here as well from Reading. So really, they're the backbone of everything that goes on from here. So let's have 3 very loud Haribols for all of those individuals. Haribo! 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 They're the ones that are doing all the work, and they're the ones that are going to put all the efforts into the Damodar month as well. I want to invite up here His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Swami and Pranabandhu, all 3 of us up on stage. So we'll just quickly say some words and then we'll give to Maharaj. Please come on stage. That is this chair for you, Maharaj. You can take the chair. We'll stand with you. Maharaj, you sit in the middle. We don't need that. That we take away.
Hare Krishna, it's falling down. Hare Krishna. Again fall down.
The trick is one of these lines should be exactly facing you. That's how it is. Now you get that.
Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesana Vade Paschadya Sutarine. So this Damodar program is becoming more famous, which started in Malaysia. Srila Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj introduced this Damodar program in Malaysia. Now all over the world, devotees are taking advantage using this Damodar program as a preaching tool. Last year in Dubai, they did the programs in 5,000 people's house. Not devotees' house. They're not devotees, all outsiders. All devotees, they go to outsiders' people house. And end of the month, they invite those people. Then they get the cream, such a good preaching tools. So this is becoming famous, very interesting, that people, they see Krishna that he is bound by a rope. Will they become envious of Krishna to see like this? Krishna with beautiful girl, envious of Krishna. Krishna very worshipped, envious of Krishna. But here, in this pastime, is very unique. All other pastimes proves Krishna is Bhagavan. So this sweet pastimes proves Krishna is not Bhagavan. Krishna is not Bhagavan. From beginning to the end, first early morning, he becomes very hungry. Bhagavan becomes hungry. He's Atma Ram, self-satisfied, but he's hungry. How he can become Bhagavan? Okay, he become hungry. Next, he's drinking milk because not up to full heart content. In middle, mother left, he's dissatisfied. Supposed to be Purna Kama, Apta Kama. How Bhagavan can become, we can be dissatisfied. Bhagavan dissatisfied? How he can become Bhagavan? Okay. He become first hungry, dissatisfied. Then what happened? Then he become very angry. Where anger arises from? Where anger arises from? From Rajagun. Rajagun. Kama esa, Krodha esa, Rajagun samudbhava. The Bhagavan has Rajagun. How he become angry? How he can become Bhagavan? So he become angry. Then what he did? After breaking the pots, he went and stealing the butter. Are Bhagavan is Lakshmi Pati. Why he has to go steal the butters? All anomalies. This is a pastime. So all anomalies are there from beginning to the end. Then what is happening? Then he's running in fear. The void, the Mahakal is afraid of God. And that Bhagavan is running away by seeing a stick in mother's hand. How this boy can become Bhagavan? Not only that, when he got caught by Mother Jashoda, so mother was holding and whipping this stick. And Krishna is waiting, what judgment will be on me today? I did some aparadh. That personality who judges everybody, he will be judged today and scarcely waiting. And finally, who is binding all limited living entities in the rope of Maya, he will be bound today. So this is very unique pastime which proves Krishna is not Bhagavan. Krishna is not Ishwar. So don't be worried. He's too big. I'm so small. Krishna is not that Bhagavan. You go to Vaikuntha, Bhagavan Vishnu Narayan is sitting there. Oh Narayan, you are so great. I'm so small. What can I do for you? You please do for me. You please protect me. You give me. But here it is different. Here he is not Bhagavan. One Maharaj was giving explanation that he is not Bhagavan. He is absolute truth. Satyam Param Dhimahi. That Bhagavat Maharaj, does he know Bhagavat? From South Africa. Bhakti Brihad Bhagavat. Krishna is not Bhagavan, but he is absolute truth. What is the difference Bhagavan and absolute truth? Bhagavan means you are always great. You are Ishwar. You are controller. But absolute truth, whether you are controller or you are controlled, you are same. There is no difference. He is bound. He is bound by the rope. But simultaneously, he just looked upon this Jamalarjuna tree and delivered them. When you are bound, can you deliver somebody? No. That is absolute truth. It's very important in all these pastimes of Krishna, very interesting, sweet pastimes. And devotees, they really enjoy. Just imagine, 5,000 years ago, in some jungle of Vrindavan, in some village, in some courtyard, something happened. Now whole world celebrating that. No? They're all enjoying, offering Pradeep, listening to sweet pastimes. This is a miracle of Srila Prabhupada. That he presented Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu presented Krishna in such a way that everybody can approach. Those they love Krishna, they hate Krishna, they will see this, they will fall in love also. Oh, such an innocent boy. No. So that is the beauty of this Damodar pastimes. And it is very interesting, Srila Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj, he came up with this idea. As I said, it started from Malaysia. What is that brahmachari left body? Huh? Uttama Chaitanya Prabhu. He took it to his heart and he was really promoting. Now it's spreading all over the place. I came from America. They are also planning to Damodar program. In India they are doing Damodar program. Now UK they are doing Damodar program. So it's a great boon that this pastime of Krishna is impressing everybody and attracting everybody. And we have great chance we can make many new devotees through this attractive sweet pastimes of Lord Krishna. So it's very nice. In UK, this program also becoming very successful. Initially started in Malaysia, then Singapore, then Middle East. Very nice to see also in UK. It's become very successful. Thank you very much. Last year, I have written one book on Damodar. And Damodar, very sweet. I put all the commentary of Sanatana Goswami, Jiva Goswami and put it together. Very humorous, very sweet and humorous. And all Kartik Vrata Mahatmas are there. There I have written one article, how Krishna can be God. And our Acharya is establishing, in spite of Krishna becoming hungry, angry, stealing, still how he is God. Very interesting point. But I sent 1,000 books to Arvindakya Prabhu. I told him, if you're lying on the go down, please come today, we'll distribute. He said, Maharaj, we have distributed everything. So that is very nice. Thank you very much for this nice program. So today, we will not speak much because we will have nice arati also, offering lamp and kirtan, Damodarastakam. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Swami ki. I'd also like to welcome to our assembly here the head teacher of the Krishna Avanti school, who's joined us at the at this occasion as well. The head teacher is Bindu. Please, Bindu, if you stand up. Let's have three very loud Haribols for Bindu. Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. Thank you very much for joining us. And of course, Maharaj was relaying about his Damodar book. He also has the new Radharani book, part 2 as well, which we have seen as well. So that is already here as well. And the person where, the only place in the world, Damodar is of course the name for Krishna, but the whole yatra is named after him. And we are so glad that Sri Vallabh Prabhu is here, and his whole yatra is called Damodar Desh. Wonderful. One of the leaders at Bhaktivedanta Manor is Pranabandhu. He'll just say a few words and then we'll be requesting His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj.
Vanchakalpa Tirubhasya Kripa Sindhubevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Ananta Kodi Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. So first of all, I'm generally not very used to speaking in front of anyone, let alone this wonderful assembly of devotees gathered here this evening for this wonderful program. I must say that when I received the invitation for this evening's program, which was about 2 weeks ago, I believe, on a Sunday evening at Bhaktivedanta Manor. The actual invite was so wonderful, so unique. I actually really felt that a beautiful lotus flower, a wonderful card, Mahaprasad, and someone had very beautifully written, please, dear Prana Bandhu Das and Ananda Vigraha Dasi, please attend our program. And today, receiving these wonderful, beautiful, fragrant garlands, my mind says, such a simple invite, a beautiful invite with a lotus flower, and where in UK do we get so many lotus flowers? It's not possible. For me, the devotion of every single one of you to the service of Srila Prabhupada is just the lotus flower, and the fragrance of these flowers embodies your devotion to the preaching of this Damodar program. The month of Damodar, Kartik month, will be upon us very soon. And it's a month which is brimming with many, many festivals. Diwali, Dussehra, not Dussehra, but Diwali and Govardhan Puja, many other festivals. Srila Prabhupada would say festivals are the mother of devotion. Just as the mother gives birth to the child, when we have festivals, we can engage so many people in hearing about Krishna, learning about Krishna, offering some service for Krishna, reading Prabhupada's books. In this way, we are giving birth, we are giving opportunity to that individual to take his first step in his devotion on his path of bhakti. Yeah. So it is very wonderful that the upcoming month, that all of you are going to make a super endeavor to go, I think, shop to shop, house to house, and try to engage as many people as possible in the service of Sri Damodar. And in this way, helping people to take their first step on the path of devotional service. So I congratulate every one of you, and I really, really congratulate from the bottom of my heart the enthusiasm that you all have to serve the mission of Srila Prabhupada and to take this mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to every corner of, at least here in UK. Hare Krishna.
Pranabandha Prabhu ki. So this is a special Damodar month, of course. Every year is special, but this year we are marking the 1000th anniversary of the appearance of Ramanujacharya. So it is a special time that our dedication to him and what he has taught. And if you remember, in his teachings, he reminds us what a devotee is. And that should be our mood and mentality all year, but at least perhaps in the month of Damodar we can try to be that way. He says that a devotee, he is like salt. Ramanujacharya in his teaching is speaking that a devotee is like salt. He is maybe the most important ingredient in cooking. You know, if there is no salt in the cooking, everyone complains. Too much salt, everyone complains. So right amount of salt is required. So Ramanujacharya is saying a devotee is like salt, although he's the most important item. When you put it in the preparation, he's in the background. He's not in the foreground at all. That is the humility of a Vaishnava. So salt, I believe, is our motto this Damodar month, that we should be in the background, but we have to give Krishna to everyone. And I'll continue a little bit longer now, I think. So Maharaj will come back. So this principle of salt is an important principle for each Vaishnava to remember. So I always say there is a nice acronym for salt. How do we spell salt, everyone? It's a school here, so we teach. S-A-L-T. So this Damodar month we want to remember salt. So the S is all about that in Krishna consciousness, if you make a mistake, S means you say sorry. Doesn't matter who you are. If you make a mistake, you have to say sorry. It's our attitude. We must say sorry in that. That's a principle in Vaishnava life as well. So that's the first part. We will practice in the month of Damodar. Whether it's our family members, colleagues at work, or at the temple, if we make a mistake, we have to say sorry. That's humility. This is what Ramanujacharya is saying when he says the devotee is like salt. It's the humility principle of it. The A in the salt, it's not our skills that matter in life. it's our attitude that is more important. So our attitude in the month of Damodar is a very important part for all of us. What attitude we cultivate during this month, very important part of our sadhana. The L in the salt. You know, my mother always used to say, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. So she said, use it in that ratio. Hear twice as much as you're speaking. So the L is to listen. To listen. Because we're always trying to speak to others, but we're not listening. So listening is a very important part of our system. And the other part of L, I believe, you know, in life we do things, we say things, whether it's at our house, whether it's at our job, our workplace, or in our place of worship. The L is very important because sometimes someone will say something and we'll be holding some grudges. We'll be holding some bad feeling towards some other people. So the month of Damodar is very important. L means to let go. Let go of the grudges that you have. Very important. Very important part of our life. All year, but if I tell you to do it all year, you might not do it. So Krishna is very clever. He just has 1 month of Damodar. He says, if I tell them whole month, whole year, who is going to do? So 1 month. So 1 month you can attempt some vrat. And T, last one. Thank you. Thank others that have helped me in my life. We never thank people. And ultimately, thank God. Thank Krishna. Every day we have so many opportunities in our life. Our life, unfortunately, is that we're always thinking about all the things that we don't have and all the things that we do want. And you know, Krishna is reminding us again and again and again that success in life is not about getting what you like. It is about liking what you get. So Krishna in the month of Damodar is reminding us once again on that principle. Thank you is a gratitude, the gratitude that we have for all of us. So as we know in the month of Damodar, whatever we do, it multiplies 1,000 times. So the good we will do will multiply. That's the good news, everyone. There is also the bad news. That whatever not so good things you do, they will also multiply 1,000 times. So in the month of Damodar, we have to watch our consciousness. So we'll remember salt at least. If you don't remember anything else about Damodar month, you will remember salt at least. That my behavior should be like this in this month of Damodar. Krishna in the Gita has been knocking on our door like you will be knocking on so many doors during the month of Damodar. He has been knocking on our door. But you know what it is? Only you can open the door. Only you can open the door. There is a famous artist, a painter by the name of Holman Hunt. I'm just waiting for Maharaj to come, filling the time, that's all. Famous artist by the name of Holman Hunt in the National Art Gallery. He has a beautiful painting of Jesus in the garden. So Jesus is knocking on the door. It's from the Renaissance time. So he said, when he drew the painting, he's knocking on this door. So his friend said to him, he said, I noticed that there is no handle on the door. Why is that? Jesus is knocking on the door, but there is no handle. He said, because the handle is on the other side. God is knocking on your door, but only you can open the door. So Krishna in the Gita is reminding us, Yat ichhasi tata kuru. Arjuna, you have a choice. So in this month of Damodar, we have a choice. to become exemplary in our own conduct, not just our prachar, achar as well. Our example, equally very important. So it is an outward journey to give to others. Equally, it's an internal journey. That what is the things that I need to improve on? What do I need to do to make that difference during this month of Kartik, in this month of Damodar? So let us try and open that door that Krishna has been knocking on since time immemorial. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki, His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj ki, Gaura Premanandi.
So in the meantime, we request Sri Vallabh Prabhu can speak few words on Damodar Desh, how you are doing this Damodar program, and some practical tips you can give. Haribol. I'll go down. My chair is gone.
So we want to hear what you do.
In Damodar Desh.
Shri Radha Damodar ki jai. In the month of Kartik, the Shastras say that we should worship Radha and Damodar. Yes, as His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj said, in Damodar Desh we do a lot of yatras. We travel to many parts of the world. And we have come to Europe and been wonderfully taken care of them. With a big group, we've gone to America, we've gone to Far East, we've gone to Bangladesh. I don't know how many of you have been to Bangladesh. I always keep saying, everybody should go to Bangladesh. Have you gone to Bangladesh? No. Have you gone to Bangladesh?
We're going.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Bangladesh, you go, you will see the real flavor of devotees taking care. Guru Maharaj is coming, let me be fast. Now, on one of our yatras, when we went to Far East, we went to Malaysia. And that's where we saw this amazing program that they were doing for Damodar. Damodar International Festival, I got a message where that Guru Maharaj is requesting all of us to do the Damodar International Festival. And we didn't know what it is. But Malaysia, being a pretty open country, they used to invite ministers to come and do the inaugural. And in Dubai, I can't do that. So I can't exactly copy the program of Damodar International Festival that Malaysia has. So we contemplated upon the festival in Malaysia. And as soon as we came back the same year, we had gone in July to Malaysia. And when we came back in October for Damodar, we said we are going to do it. And I think I told you that before. Hum kisi se kam nahi hai. You know? So we are not, let's not be humble. We have to have that competition, spiritual competition, to do something. His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj ki jai. So, again in touch with His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, we said, let's do it. And we were thinking, what should be the target? Now I hope you also have a target here. Guru Maharaj asked me, how many Damodar Aartis will you do? Every time he asks me that question before the Damodar Aarti. And during the month, he asks us, how many have you done? And at the end of the festival, he needs a report. How many we've done? And so, I'm sure the devotees in London have a target. What's your target for Damodar Aarti this year?
We're going to be bigger than Damodar Desh.
Shruti Dharma Prabhu, I heard you say a few times that you devotees of Bhakti Vriksha, you do the Damodar Aarti. No, every devotee from the temple also should go out and do Damodar Aartis. And I thought that every devotee who comes into the temple, there should be a desk there that recognizes and says, would you like to do a Damodar at home? Every patron of yours have a desk there to say, do you want to do Damodar at your house? As much as the devotees who go out, the field workers who do Damodar, should be able to invite everybody to come to the temple. On the last day when you do a big festival, invite everybody to come back into the temple and do a grand program. This is a master stroke by somebody none other than His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj. That's his mercy. That's made it. So the first year, coming back from Malaysia, we contemplated. You know, I just still remember the first time that I met His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj. I was a student studying for my CA And my parents had gone to see him in Chennai temple, and I had not gone to see him. So my father came back running at 9 in the night, and he said, I have met a very special person today, and I want you to come right now, and let's go to the temple. That was ISKCON in Kilpak in those days. So it's just me and my father. We went up right there. Pure white decked room. It's got superb sofas, saffron-clad devotees sitting there. In the middle is a huge, wonderful, magnanimous personality sitting there. And there's none other than His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. His Holiness Bhanu Swami Maharaj sitting on one side. I think Bhakti Vrajendranandana Swami sitting on the other side. And the floor is all fully white. All the devotees clad in saffron. And I just enter the place. It looks a spiritual world. My father is a go-getter. It's very difficult to get into the room to meet Guru Maharaj in these occasions, right? But my father has a way of entering the principal's room, principal's office, any government office. He took us right in. And as we went in, we bowed down to Guru Maharaj, and Guru Maharaj said, get a samskara patrika. He has this form that takes a promise from everybody. How many rounds will you chant? So the first thing that he told me is, here, fill it up. I read it. I promise to chant dash number of rounds of Hare Krishna. I'm looking at my father, he's looking at me, and wondering what to do. Should I overcome it? Should I undercome it? I don't know what to do. I said, 1 round of Hare Krishna. And so that's just that promise that's taken us to where we are today. And I think every one of your lives have been touched by that promise. So this promise was made by us. We were contemplating, what is the promise that we have to give for Damodar? And we said, let's target 1,000 homes. And we conveyed that to Guru Maharaj, and the first year we reached 800 homes. And then we learned lessons in the process. And I told you that we formed a kit, and we thought we'll charge people, and then it backfired with some people saying, ISKCON is always asking for money, while we don't ask for any money, right? But then, even the small amounts they give, they think they're giving something big. But then the next year we said, Guru Maharaj, we want to go to 2,000 aartis, no charge. Build a kit, stuff everything into that kit, take it to them, give it to them, push, give everything that you can. As Indians, they will automatically give you what? So whatever we spent, we got 5 times the money. Then we said we have to increase our target. Not for money, for number of aartis. So we went from 2,000 up to 3, 4, limping up to 8,000 one year. We said we'll do 8,000. And then it was really a difficult job, not easy. So we reached up to 5,000. And then from there on, for the last 6 years, we've been doing 5,000 aartis. So, okay? This is all by the inspiration of the devotees from Malaysia, as well by the real inspiration of Guru Maharaj. Every year before Damodar, he sends out an inspirational message to everybody, and he checks the progress, and he, really has taken this into a huge movement. And I think this is something that every temple in the world should realize, that this is a potent way of reaching out, not expecting people to come into the temple, but go into the house of every individual, go in, shake it up, and go and do a full Damodar Arati, tell them to come to the temple. And I think this was a very, very potent move. And this is one particular program for the month, as Shruti Dharma Prabhu said, a whole month-long festival. Oh, this festival just goes on and on every day, so many commitments. This whole month I hardly meet my wife, because one day I go for aartis, the other day she goes for aartis. Rarely we go together. When it's a big program, she says, I can't speak, it's too big a program, you come along. But we have every devotee doing that. And this is really, that 1 month changes us completely. Our entire mood is to reach and preach and talk to people, and somehow or the other convince them to buy some books. So, first learn what is chanting, who is Prabhupada, and what is Bhagavatam, what is Bhagavad Gita, what is this Damodar Leela. It's amazing story, and thank you very much, Guru Maharaj, for giving us this great opportunity to do this Damodar Arati. And I think it is your master stroke. I don't know whether anybody else, did it ever, but I think the whole of ISKCON should adopt it as one of the very, very important aspects of preaching. Because in this 1 month, what people can do in the rest of the year can all be done in 1 month. I've heard that the Pandas in Puri, who are mainly in charge only during month of Rath Yatra, only for that 1 month they are in charge. The rest of the month they are not in charge of the temple. But in that 1 month, what money they make? They make 5 times what others make in 11 months. And I think this is that sort of a month. So while you can do it for yourself, please encourage everybody. We need everybody to hold hands and do it. And if any of you want to venture and try it out, it's not a holiday. Shruti Dharma Prabhu, open invitation to you. Please come to Damodar Desh. Just spend 5 days with us. We'll squeeze it all out of you. We have had many Maharajas who come in and they've had no time. We squeeze them out with programs. And you speak so wonderfully well. We want you to spend a few days with us in Damodar. Thank you very much, Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Shall we say big 3 Haribols for this enlightening speeches? Haribol! 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 Very thankful to all the temple authorities and also hearing from His Holiness Bhakti Purushottama Swami Maharaj and Sri Vallabh Prabhu really inspired all of us. We are also praying and seeking the blessings of all the assembled Vaishnavas to bless us that we can be empowered to do more than Damodar Desh. Hare Krishna. Yes, we will be watching a video now for a few minutes, then followed by that, we'll be having a talk by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj.
It's doing very well. From the point of view of the number of groups, the amount of people participating, and some of those groups developing into centers, I think it's going very well actually.
The Bhakti Vriksha team have been here in the man of vicinity for many, many years, and really I want to applaud the teams that have been working here. Why? Because these are individuals that have daily pressures of work, of looking after their families. But in between all of that, they are very busy in their Bhakti Vriksha programs every week to invite new people to come and participate within the actual program in itself. And they've been so successful over the years that I think they've grown phenomenally in the little groups that they have. And of course, their zeal to preach to others is a phenomenal aspect as well, which I find very useful in a temple of this size.
You all like the video? Yes. You like to know who did it? It's Rahul Prabhu. He's the head of youth club. Come. So he has taken all those inputs from the various devotees, from the leaders, and then he has made it in a very short time. He's leading the youth club in East London, and it's very inspiring many youths, to take up Krishna consciousness. Thank you, Rahul Prabhu. So as we see here, the Damodar programs are done in various ways, like we saw here in shops, house to house, and even in the hospitals and churches. So many different ways this can be reached out. So there was a very interesting statistics mentioned, 9 million people in London, and not even 1% are devotees. So that means a lot of work to do, isn't it? And as Mahaprabhu mentions, I'm the only gardener. How many fruits I can go and distribute? So he need more hands. When Mahaprabhu himself says, then certainly we all have to come together, and this Damodar month we can reach out to as many souls as possible as an offering of love and gratitude to Srila Prabhupada, isn't it? Yes? So this Damodar month we seek again blessings of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj, all the senior Vaishnavas, your blessings, so that we can be a wonderful instrument, a humble instrument of compassion, spreading this mercy of Damodar to so many souls. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. So we request His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj to come forward and inspire us and enlighten us.